I didn't really think I would get stuck like this, because now I have so many tasks that I cannot do because all of these are locked. Let's internalize some kind of superstar, why not? Whatever, I don't know. Let's just do something. Let's call my station. Tap on the fuel preheater gauge.
As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
Now, that's enough fun with the foldable headlights. I know they are mesmerizing. They are also fragile. I'm not going to turn it on for you again.
Okay, pick up the radio.
The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
This is Precinct 57.
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Come in Delta 10, this is Firewalker. Copy.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Okay, so we have three options. We can call our station, we can call our station's Lazareth, or we can contact Sylvie and see if she reported hanging. So what should we do first? Let's call my Lazareth first.
It will take just a moment, officer.
Because, you know, we have brain damage, so we need to figure out if we can do something about it.
Her voices fade out into the familiar radio static.
Gottlieb, what do you want?
Gottlieb.
He's carelessly chewing on a piece of hard candy.
I'm in bad way, Doc. A real bad way.
Oh, it's you.
Oh, it's you. Yes, it's Firewalker here.
Firewalker? Oh, yes, you are. Just don't breathe in the general direction of your fire feet. Actually, wait. Do exactly that. Put yourself out of your misery. Take a deep, diaphragmatic breath in and...
I feel like you're making fun of me.
I'm the most serious person at the station, detective. Now, do you have any current, pressing medical problems?
I think I had a heart attack.
And you survived it. Congratulations. Are you mobile?
Yes.
Even better. Anything else? I wouldn't worry about that. Officers your age have coronary trouble all the time. Also, death is a natural part of life.
Yeah, so he doesn't seem very serious, and he recognized me, so he probably doesn't like me either. I lost my memory, all of it.
With all the damage you've been dealing yourself with drugs and alcohol, I'm not surprised.
You're not surprised. Okay, then anything else?
What else? I'm not a brain doctor. Look on the bright side. You've got a whole new life now. Use it wisely.
Isn't there anything you can do for me?
What? You want me to do blood work for you again? Tell you just how bad things really are across the board? You want another rundown of everything collapsing inside your body?
Yes, I want the truth.
You want the real, honest-to-God truth? Stop drinking, eat magnesium and vitamin D. Our station is not a retirement home. We don't have the funds to deal with rock stars past their prime.
Rock stars.
So it's political. You're being neglected because of political reasons.
Political reasons, yes.
And no, I don't want to hear a political commentary on the topic. In fact, I got work to do. Some idiot has glued his eyelids shut with cyanoacrylate. It looks like Mactorson.
Okay, so some idiot has done that.
It's not fucking cryoactylate. It's super glue, Doc.
I guess that's it for now.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
Well, that didn't go so well. But we got one task at least done. I need to connect a civilian, Sylvie.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
God gave Kim, did God give you Sylvie's number?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Start slapping the record. Start slapping a matching rhythm.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you.
Yes.
Yes, hello?
Sylvie, I believe we met before. This is me, a detective from Whirling Rags.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
She recognizes your voice almost immediately. You quit your job at the Whirling. Why?
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Wait, why aren't you comfortable with discussing it with me?
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone.
Get away from whom?
You know whom.
You think you hear a sliver of accusation in her words. Don't be paranoid. She's obviously talking about someone else, not you.
You mean me? You need to get away from me?
I really don't want to talk about this. Let's just forget about this, okay?
Alright, I won't push you on this.
Maybe, I don't know.
Are you
I
ever
just
gonna
know
come
I
back?
have to take some time off right now.
Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
But why didn't you call? Didn't a course behind your workplace bother you?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the union already knew about the court.
I mean us, you should have called the police.
No one calls the police. The union would get angry.
What do you mean by that?
You know, what the union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
I am the authority around here.
Okay.
Tell me, why exactly did you let the corpse hang in your own backyard for weeks instead of calling us?
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways.
Let me get this straight, you ignored the law to save your own skin.
I didn't know I had to report it. I thought someone would take him down eventually.
It's a little late for tears, isn't it?
You can almost hear the girl getting smaller on the other end of the line until she almost drowns in static.
Do you know who made the call?
No. I honestly don't know.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Okay, next question.
Okay.
Have you seen my gun?
Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun, detective.
I showed you my gun? When did it happen?
You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating and
And what? What did I do?
you were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes. It got pretty graphic.
Why would I tend to kill myself? I mean, look at this world. I would love to stay.
There is silence on the other end of the line.
Okay, I don't even know what to say.
Me neither.
Yes, but what happened to my gun?
No idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like, big bucks cannot lie, and guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns.
Yeah, that we already know what happened.
It almost looked like you pawned it. But believe me, I did not ask.
But yeah, we already know that we did pawn our gun, and now Everard is searching for it too. Do you know how my paperwork ended up in the trash container behind the Whirling?
Well, you tried to jam it down the toilet, sir, clogging it completely. After I had unclogged the toilet and retrieved the paperwork, I threw it out in the trash, thinking you didn't need it. I am sorry about that. Anything else, detective?
Okay, well, I think that's everything. Thanks.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Wanted to get away from you. Made her cry. Said you're the authority. Let's try this anyway.
No, she doesn't have a problem with you. It must be someone else she's angry about. Some other guy. Like Gart.
Sure, it isn't about me.
Trust me, you wouldn't want to be the guy here. You know how it is. Yak, yak, nag, nag. No, you're the guy. You're Lieutenant Love, matchmaker extraordinaire. Help the poor girl out, lest she turns into a spinster.
Oh my god, not a spinster.
Not a spinster, my God. You have to intervene on behalf of the International Lavatory Fund. First, calm her down. Tell her you've got everything under control, and then go have a boys' talk with Gart himself. Think you can do that, Lieutenant Love?
Daddy's going to take you on his lap, little darling. Are you still there, kiddo? Listen, I got everything under control.
No. What?
I know it. I know, baby, I know. It's just that you got that sweet woman-child thing that makes men go crazy, especially a man like Gart.
Oh God. Please, just stay out of my life.
Give the lieutenant a knowing wink. Oh my god.
What? What is it?
You'll see.
Call was terminated by the other party. Anything else, officer?
Oh, she hung up on me. Talk to God, Lieutenant Love. Oh no.
It's on. The love quest is on. Too late, everyone. It's on. Take it to Gart now.
Disconnect me to Sylvie again. Okay, I think we pestered that woman enough. Let's just call my station. I have something to report.
Just a second, officer.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
Hi, this is me here. I work at your station.
10-4. What's your status? Over.
My status,
10-18. 10-20. Over.
Can you repeat that?
10-18. 10-20. Over.
Please just talk to me. Talk human to me. These numbers mean nothing to me.
State your message, sir. Over.
This might sound odd, but there's some personal details I'd like to discuss.
10-4. Your badge should have most of your personal details. Look over that. Over.
I don't have my badge.
10-9. Repeat message. Over.
Repeat message. He doesn't hear anything that I'm saying. My badge, I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone.
10-4. Message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Is it him? What does he want?
A dry voice asks in the background. What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Hey, who is that? Who is this?
This is Communication Officer Jules Pidieux, sir. Over.
No, the other one.
You mean your partner? Over.
So my actual partner, I guess.
What is he saying?
What is he saying?
He's asking who you are.
I'm his goddamn partner.
Goddamn partner.
It's your partner, Satellite Officer Wittmar, sir. Over.
Did he lose his memory along with his fucking badge?
I did actually. The man in the background sounds like he's losing his patience.
Who lost his badge?
Oh no.
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose.
Yeah, we
his
already
badge.
know who Dick Mullen is.
Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Come on, operator, tell them to stop. This is serious.
He's asking you to stop, says this is serious.
Of course it's serious. He lost his fucking badge.
Satellite Officer Wittmar concurs, losing your badge is serious. Over.
Haha, officer lost his badge. Haha, like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh goddamn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Is he fucking kidding? Yeah, he's really losing his patience.
Satellite Officer Wittmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Over.
Mullen dicked us.
Can we just move on?
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
I am a super cop.
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Didn't you glue your eyes shut earlier?
Lost a badge.
Could you all please just stop saying I lost my badge for a moment?
He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Why? Did he find it?
The room erupts with laughter. So yeah, they're all laughing at me at the station.
Sergeant Orson was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry. It's hard to think like this.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it.
You can hear laughter in the background. Enough of this now, I have other things to discuss.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
Yeah, and again, you didn't hear me.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
Oh no. The room roars with laughter.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, well, I did lose my gun. Let's try and convince them that I didn't lose my gun.
Even before you can get the words out, everything gets scrambled in your brain.
Of course I didn't lose my gun. Fuck it, I didn't lose my gun.
He says he didn't lose his gun. Or his fun, whatever that means.
Whatever that means.
Ask him to describe it. His gun. Not his fun. Just the gun will do.
Not his fun.
Satellite Officer McLean requests a description of your weapon. Over.
Whispered to King, what are you packing? It's a gun, what can I say? A regular goddamn murder weapon, you know how they are. Bang bang.
He says it's just a regular gun.
Sounds like he's being deliberately vague.
Detective Mullen has done it again. Where's my gun?
He speaks crudely, mimicking your voice.
Dear God, he lost his gun. Oh my, I can't.
The man succumbs to laughter again.
This isn't really a laughing matter.
Yeah, it doesn't really appear to be a laughing matter, but they are still laughing.
Mac can face a giant of Coco Noor by himself, but Disco here made him piss his pants.
Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his... Ask him if he still got his wiener. Oh, man.
Ask him if he still got his wiener.
I'm not going to.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
I left it at his mama's after I fucked her ass all night. Tell him that.
That's a negative. Not going to say that. Over.
What's he saying? Share with the class.
He said he sodomized your mother.
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party. Some nerve he's got.
Sure her vanilla waffles were the only thing he ate?
Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny. This is my mom we're talking about. Tell him to apologize right now.
I'm not going to.
Sergeant Orson requests that you apologize for the claims that you made about his mother. Over.
Hey, if you don't like the fallout, maybe don't fuck with Firewalker.
Mac, he says you shouldn't have antagonized the Firewalker in the first place.
Who?
Who?
Satellite Officer V.
Firewalker.
I'm afraid he might be referring to himself as Firewater, sir.
Firewater. Firewalker.
Firewater? He's lost it. Fuck it. Tell him to find his goddamn badge and gun. That's the only thing that matters.
Satellite Officer V.
I heard him, I'm on it.
10-4, affirmative. Officer is in pursuit of his firearm.
Oh, God,
The man is fighting back tears.
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over.
That's all for now. End the call.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
So yeah, that didn't go so well. Close the door. And Kim here too. Kim heard everything, of course. Do you have anything to say?
Yes?
A logic check. Let's try this again.
You pick over what's left of your frontal cortex, but no compelling explanations emerge.
I mean, there's these two guys who I haven't talked with yet. Let's talk with them.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
Yeah, the other one is eating a big sandwich.
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
Grab a ball and show them how it's done. Observe them first.
See? Your munching and complaining have ruined my concentration.
Ah, mon Dieu. The pain in my back is unbearable. I can't even say if it's in my back or hip anymore. Feels like it's in both.
He just keeps complaining about his back.
I hope you pass out from it, you goddamn jellyfish. Men like you are the reason this nation is sinking.
Let's try and grab a ball. Okay, we failed. Nice.
This felt wrong. Wrong like touching your sister's breast. You threw your sister's breast.
What? What? I have never seen that dialogue before. That's disgusting.
Mon Dieu! Good job, officer. That was an excellent throw.
That was an excellent throw. I thought something way more spectacular would happen.
What are you talking about? You just executed a pretty much perfect pétanque throw.
His tone is full of admiration.
How are you ever going to get the officer's shit off your nose, Gaston? Or even climb out of his ass?
That's just how Johnny Ball game is. Extraordinary.
Right. Was the demonstration it? Or do you still need something from us, officer?
Officer.
Yes, officer. What do we need from this gentleman?
Oh yeah, what do we need? I guess questions. René, I found your guard booth.
Yes. The Debardeurs Union pays me to stand vigil during the nights. Not out of any political allegiance, mind you.
Why doesn't everyone have to talk about political reasons?
I'm an old man. Don't sleep more than a few hours every night anyway, and money is tight.
Money is tight. You must have seen something on the night of the murder in the booth.
Yes, it does. Unfortunately, I wasn't working that night. Been on a 2-week leave since last Monday.
Hold on, why are you on leave?
It's a private matter. Nothing to do with your investigation.
I guess so.
You see, officer, René is the kind of man would rather die than admit he needs medical assistance or, God forbid, sick it. A real man's man is just gonna ride it out.
I guess so.
I'm fine, goddammit. Mind your own business. It's nothing. Just got to cut back on coffee.
So who was working your shift that night?
No one. The boss has been on man since last Monday. There's no other guard. It's just me.
Oh really, that sounds like a bad idea.
No one has been guarding the container yard since last Monday.
Yes. It's not actually an issue. I mean...
Yeah?
Look, officer. The container yard doesn't actually need a guardsman. Never had one before René. Monsieur Claire had that booth built specially for him. It's mostly decorative.
So it doesn't matter if you're there or not.
The possibility of someone being in there is enough to discourage any ill-minded individuals.
he tries to argue.
Evrard created this job for René because he knows the Royal Carabinier's pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off. A decorated Kingsman collecting tear reflects bad on the whole neighborhood. His words.
Okay. So Everard just built that guard booth for René. René should rent out his services, invest profit.
Yes, yes, yes. Can we conclude the topic of my guard booth now?
I saw a picture in there. You were in it. Who is the girl?
She is nobody. This is none of your concern, and I refuse to discuss my private affairs with the RCM.
The lady is Jeanne-Marie Beaulieu, and she sure as hell wasn't a nobody.
Got it, thanks.
Yes, yes. Like I said, it would be up anyway, so might as well keep an eye out. It keeps my senses sharp.
Do you know anything about the man hanged in the backyard of Whirling in Rags?
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement, but this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law, so can you really blame them?
But you don't have a problem with cops.
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
So again, you didn't know anything.
If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
You seem to be playing in a crater.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Was there an earthquake here?
No. It was left by heavy artillery fire.
Okay, it's a crater left by artillery fire, but why?
Why what?
Why was there heavy artillery used?
Because that's what happens when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Did you use artillery fire against them?
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked.
Squeezing a bull in his fist.
Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't though, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
Why shell them here in Martinez?
Because this place is a damn beachhead. Had to soften the commies up first.
The beachhead?
Yes. The military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol. Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
Shake your head and look down at the crater.
This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
That's cool.
Blood ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Hold on, the coalition.
Don't get me wrong, officer. I hate those foreign dogs, but the enemy of my enemy and all that. They're the lesser evil.
That's why everything is so bombed out.
Damn right, son. They laid the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too. The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
I mean, they are running the place.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course they still hold influence.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players on the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
Commies just don't understand how money works.
No, they don't. But I'm sorry it had to be the coalition. After 8 years of fighting rabid commies, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol, or even if that damn clan Frisel had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case.
So yeah, he's a fascist, as you can probably see about all that he's saying.
Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio. This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
How does Philip III factor into this?
It doesn't. That was 100 years ago. Ain't got nothing to do with anything.
Who is this Frisel?
Damn Frisel. He was the king we couldn't protect. The Carabineers failed him, and the crown. He died in the hands of the Hyperlay, in a very public execution.
You mentioned Guillaume.
A true king in both blood and mind, led Revachol before Frisel. He would have been better, but the damn commies drove him into exile.
What exactly is a suzerain?
The suzerain is the king! Has everyone forgotten already? They've forgotten already.
They've forgotten already.
It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
Saw a statue of Philip III near this roundabout.
Ah, yes! King Philip III, on his steed. A reminder of what Revachol once was.
Oh, absolutely. At the mercy of a cocaine-snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold.
A superpower, feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who knows how to rule.
What was that about cocaine?
Oh, old Philip was a big fan of the purple nose candy the nobility loved so much. A cocaine connoisseur of sorts. His egocentricity is borderline legendary.
You can't even take responsibility for yourself. How could you fathom the responsibility weighing on the shoulders of a ruler?
He asked, obviously annoyed.
That's why the Philippian kings use cocaine. For clarity of vision. To aid in their work. Regnum cocainum. Revachol's finest years.
Of course. Clarity of vision. Awareness.
Philip III was even brought into this world with the help of cocaine. The court made him administer the dose to his mother when she was in labor, and it is well known that with the help of cocaine, only the purest, of course, he was able to connect with higher realms.
Such responsibility requires a boost every now and then. I sometimes need one too.
Please, officer, don't encourage him. Do spare us the cocaine fairy tales. The RCM isn't interested in them.
Yes, indeed. We're not here to investigate the drug trade of centuries past.
Why not? How should a true king rule?
Decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects. This is something the insurgents never understood.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
You haven't lived as long as I have, son. With age, a man learns certain things about real power, or else ends up a spineless socialist rat, like Gaston here.
And the worst part of that, officer, is having to spend your days playing pétanque with an angry snake.
That seems nice.
The Carabineer doesn't reply, but his entire being communicates unbreakable resolve.
Let's talk about something else.
Right.
Right. Composure. What is about this old soldier that makes him stand so proud? Composure check. Thanks for your time. Oh, I haven't thought.
Some kind of superstar. They say the world isn't ready for a rock and roll cop. No one wants their state monopoly on violence to be mixed with celebrity worship. They claim to know it would be dangerous for detectives to rise to the ranks of demigods and have sexual encounters with barely legal cover girls. It would be insane, they say. To all this, you say, fuck off and die, in a cool voice. You people have no idea how good these cops are gonna get. They're gonna crack 20 cases a day. In the future, cops will be like astrophysicists, or prime ministers, or prophets. And you're the first one.
So yeah, what do I get here? So I got a lot of learning caps raised by that some kind of superstar, but yeah, I lose empathy and I lose logic with these thoughts that I have. Let's try this composure check.
The purity of snow always reminds me of the purity
Oh
of
shit.
All you observe is a veteran refusing to let go of the past and his old uniform. This is not uncommon.
This is the uniform of the Royal Carabineers in service of Frissel I, Guillaume le Lion, and the valiant King Philip V before him.
Don't you mean Frissel the Fan?
Brisel the Fun.
You do not speak his name, Craven, although he was a clown. But he was our clown, ours to ridicule and to mourn.
There's something you missed. You will get to it. Don't worry.
Okay, we failed that check. Let's start with Gaston then.
I have really outdone myself.
He takes a bite out.
Divine.
He takes a bite out of his sandwich.
Yes, that's what you need, Gaston. More padding on that fat arse of yours. I hope your heart gives out.
René, it's a little pleasures. Life doesn't need to be a struggle. Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day? The mere sight of police in Martinez makes me feel safer already. How can I help you?
You mentioned Jenny Marie Bellew. Who is that?
Oh, sweet Jenny. She was the finest woman in all of Revachol. Maybe the entire world.
Oh, really?
Do not defile her memory, Gaston. Let her rest in peace.
So you both know her?
We knew her, all right. Lived on the same street our entire lives, just 2 houses apart. The 3 of us have been best friends since we were 4.
You don't really sound like best friends because René sounds like he hates you.
She was René's first girl back when the prick was 16. They were courting till he decided he'd rather die for some great ideal than just be happy.
Be happy.
And then you stole her from me.
Easy fellas, no need for this to get ugly.
Oh, officer. It already got ugly nearly 80 years ago when the 3 of us were just learning to walk and talk.
Oh really? So you have that long of a history with each other?
You stole her from me.
René, trying to steady his breath and still clutching his chest.
Well, technically, you stole her from me, because we'd been pretty close ever since you two had that falling out over the ink you spilled over her pretty yellow dress.
This is some old relationship drama.
We were just boys then. This was different. You...
The tall veteran looks at you and nods.
No point starting this all over again. For the 1000th and the first time. Especially when we have company. Officer.
What happened to her?
She died of pneumonia 2 winters ago. It was a quiet passage, peaceful.
Okay.
René and I were both by her bedside when she...
died. No use sugarcoating it. Won't bring her back. Will it now?
Okay, so she's dead, but she was, I guess, both of yours girlfriend?
departed. Until the very end she couldn't decide between us. The most indecisive woman I've ever met.
Why do you think she was indecisive?
She could never make up her mind about anything. What to have for breakfast, favorite color, or which one of us to marry.
So that's what happened between you two.
She was always leaving one of us for the other, but never long enough to actually get married.
Women, right?
Heck, technically, we're both still engaged to her.
You always confused her. Couldn't let us be happy. Seduced her with your fancy words and pastries.
Oh my god, don't argue now.
He suddenly remembers you are still there, falls silent, and turns away.
Thanks for sharing.
Of course, officer. Memories are all we have left.
Tell me, what do you know about the dead man?
Let me think. I heard someone was hanged and left on a tree for a week. But that's all I know, really.
Really, you know absolutely nothing?
No, officers, I'm sorry. And I really would like to assist. You are both good guys. I can see that.
Okay.
Then help them, you wimp. You have plenty of shoulder with the ghost caviar in the Union. Someone must know something.
Okay, so he is... I guess... Okay, so he knows something about the Union.
I wish I could, but I just don't know anything. I always keep my nose clean and don't gossip. Everyone knows and respects that.
Okay.
Respects?
Yeah. I guess you don't respect. Sounds a bit like you're holding back.
I'm not even anyone.
Of course he's holding back. His mouth is so full of Union prick he can't even speak properly.
Oh my god.
Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it? Is that okay, René? I'm not anyone important in the Union. I just know Evrard.
Of course you know. Everybody knows Everard here. Of course you do. Well, how do you know Everard?
Everyone in Martinez knows the Clare brothers. I taught these boys human studies and history in the gymnasium.
So you're a teacher?
What do you know about history? You never witnessed history. Only heard about it years later, when it had already moved on. You don't know history.
The old soldier mumbles something under his breath and turns to face the sea.
Let's try not to get caught in a crossfire.
Are you a Union member?
Oh, in many ways, yes. Like an honorary member. I attend meetings and parties, help with little things. Evrard, Edgar, and the older debarders all know me.
In many ways.
Oh, yes.
So you're not an actual member?
Not in the technical sense. I don't have a vote or a membership card, but Evrard keeps me on the payroll, just for the little things.
And Everard keeps him also on the payroll. I guess he keeps everybody on the payroll. What is he using these old men for then? Everard is obviously using everybody for something.
Of course he's not a member. He's not a member of anything. I knew that. He's a Weservein. Turns to where the wind blows and tries to look important.
Okay.
I hate the socialist rabble, but even siding with them is better than living your entire life on the fence. Never committing to anything. Pick a damn side already.
What are the little things you do for Everard?
Writing work mostly. Occasionally, he needs something written, and I happen to have a way with words, people say.
What kind of things do you write for him?
Oh, nothing official, I assure you. Just essays for the newspapers. About Martinez and how things are and how they could be. Evrard and I have these long talks where...
Well, he tells his little pen man exactly what to say. It's commie propaganda, plain and simple. You should be ashamed of yourself.
I do little things for Everard myself. Nothing wrong with this. I do little things for Everard too. I feel terrible about it.
That's just the way things work around here. No reason to feel bad about it.
Thanks, that's all for now.
No, thank you. For being consummate professionals, you'll have this case wrapped up in no time.
What are the rules of this game?
Oh, the goal is to throw your bull
Bull.
as close to the cochonnet as you can.
Yeah.
That's the cochonnet.
He points to a small wooden ball in the middle of the crater. Okay. Interesting. Tell me more about it.
Well, first, you draw a circle about a half a meter in diameter. We made ours out of rope. Then, the order of play is determined by a coin toss. You win it. You get to throw the cochonnet. Then, the players aim to throw their bulls as close to the cochonnet as possible. They must stay in the circle and keep both feet planted.
Nice. Is there anything else you can tell me about petanque?
I could, but I'd rather not. I don't want to take up your time with trivial details, officer.
Oh, come on, I wanted to know. I think I get it.
You'll put that knowledge to good use in 50 years. I'm sure of that, officer.
Of course.
I don't like where this is going, officer. Don't you think we should do something else now?
No, I want to talk to him. I promise it won't be about petanque.
Hurry up then.
Hurry up then. Looks delicious, points at the sandwich. Can I have a bite of that?
I'm sorry, officer, but I really don't share food.
You don't share
Nothing
food?
personal, it's just a principle.
The only one you have.
Don't be a dick, Gaster. There's plenty for everyone.
Believe me, officer, I wish I could help you, but I need this sandwich to keep my blood sugar stable. In my age, you need to pay attention to these things.
Let's just share.
Fuck off! It's mine!
Fuck off, it's mine. That's the first time he has said something like that.
Sorry, officer. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it in a bad way. But the sandwich is mine. I'm not gonna share it.
He's not gonna share his sandwich.
When the dissidents come to rape our country, he hides. But try to get a bite of his dear sandwich and he gets close. You're a special kind of vermin, Gaston.
Let's try and convince Gaston to relinquish his sandwich.
A man
No.
so principled about his sandwich calls for a principled approach. Time to get political.
What is political?
This right here is political.
The city is going to shit sooner or later. Some foreign anarchist is gonna steal your sandwich, that's a fact. Your blood sandwich is a tool of... Okay, this is obviously fascist and this is obviously communist. These opinions seem awfully fascist or communist. What if I don't want to say them?
Say one of these fascist or communist things or fuck off.
Or fuck off. Back to police mode, smile and nod. I have some questions. I'm not gonna say any of this.
All right. Let's hear them, officer.
Yeah, thank you.